Have ye ever felt unsafe? Simply because of who ye are? For most Jewish Americans today, that's not a question, it's reality. According to a new survey, more than half say anti-Semitism isn't just out there somewhere anymore. It's part of their daily lives. Aye, daily. If you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. We frequently publish more news on our website. You can read it there. The survey, released by the Anti-Defamation League and the Jewish Federations of North America, marks the anniversary of the October 7th terrorist attacks, a date that changed more than borders in the Middle East. It changed hearts and fears here at home. For Jewish Americans, what used to be an occasional whisper of hate has now become background noise, constant, exhausting, and impossible to ignore. Here's what the numbers say, and they're chilling. 55% of Jewish Americans say they've faced anti-Semitism in just the past year. More than half, 57%, believe anti-Semitism has become a normal part of Jewish life in America. Let that sink in for a second. Normal? Hate has become normal. Almost 1 in 5 say they've been physically assaulted, threatened, or harassed just because of their Jewish identity. Imagine walking to synagogue or sending your kid to Hebrew school and wondering if today's the day someone decides to make you a target. Over a third of respondents have witnessed anti-Semitic violence or threats in the past year. These aren't stories from history books. They're stories from neighborhoods, schools, workplaces, and social media feeds in 2025 America. It's gotten so bad that nearly half, 48%, have taken steps to protect themselves, installing home cameras, avoiding certain streets, teaching their kids what to do if someone yells a slur. And then, there's the most heartbreaking number of all. 1 in 3 Jewish Americans say they're planning for worst-case scenarios. And 14% say they've actually made plans to flee the country, to flee America. Jonathan Greenblatt, the ADL CEO, called it a 5-alarm fire for our entire country. And he's right. When citizens start asking themselves if they should run, something's deeply broken. Eric Fingerhut, head of the Jewish Federations, tried to find hope in the darkness. He said that even now, Jewish engagement is rising. People are showing up for their community, standing together in the face of hate. It's courage, but it's also survival. Because the state of play right now, hate crimes are hitting record levels. The FBI's data shows that more than half of all hate crimes are fueled by race or ethnicity, with Black Americans most targeted, followed by Jewish Americans. That's the reality of our so-called land of the free. And while anti-Semitism rises, the institutions built to fight hate are under attack themselves. MAGA activists have turned their anger toward the ADL and the Southern Poverty Law Center, accusing them of smearing conservatives. It went so far that FBI Director Kash Patel actually cut ties with both groups, ending decades of partnership in tracking hate crimes and training agents. Think about that. At a time when anti-Semitic crimes are soaring, America's top law enforcement agency is walking away from its hate crime partners. It's like watching the fire spread while someone throws away the hose. So where does that leave Jewish Americans? Living with their heads on a swivel, wondering who's watching, wondering if their children are safe wearing a Star of David in public. This isn't just a Jewish problem. It's an American problem, because the moment any group has to prepare escape plans in the country they call home, we've already lost something sacred. If you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. We frequently publish more news on our website. Ye can read it there. Hatred may be loud right now, but silence, our silence, is what lets it grow.